there, and welcome back. I hope this lighting is going to be okay. I am going to show you how to make what I consider a very quick chili, and I know I'm kind of turned sideways here, y'all. I've got my camera on the tripod to where I can turn it and point down to the pot when I go to put my stuff in. But I have done a video of ground beef where I cook up 4 or 5, you can do how many ever you want, pounds of ground beef, and freeze it. And you can put onions and peppers in it. I will link that video below of how I do this. This has been, if I have a #1 time saver, this has probably been it. This has probably been my #1 time saver of all time savers. Especially if you do a lot of dishes with ground beef, because we love our ground beef. We love our tacos, our spaghetti, our lasagna, our chili, our shepherd's pie, you know. I mean, you can just go on and on and on at all the things that you can use ground beef in. And it makes fixing supper so much faster if you have already got your ground beef cooked, okay? You can make your chili recipe your own, just whatever you want to put in it. You know, everybody has a special recipe for chili. I just grabbed a pack of the McCormick chili mix, and I'm going to use it. And I've used it. Well, it calls for just 1 can of tomatoes and 1 can of beans and 1 pound of ground beef. But y'all, I'm putting 2 cans of tomatoes and 2 cans of beans in it. And then the 1 pound of ground beef. So, but I'm just using this recipe, but you can use any recipe you would like. I mean, you know, just make it your own. The main thing I'm trying to show here is my ground beef. This is the ground beef. I browned this back in November of last year. It keeps very good in the freezer. I didn't put peppers and onions in this. I usually do, but it kind of depends on what I'm going to use it for. What I'm going to do, I'm going to, instead of letting this thaw, because this is, as you can hear, it's froze. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to put all of my items in here, and I'm going to open this and put it in there, and then I'm just going to put this on a slow simmer and just let it simmer and stir it occasionally until the ground beef is, you know, heated and the chili's done. So, but anyhow, but that's kind of what I'm going to do, y'all. I've done opened my cans here. And like I said, make the recipe your own, however you want to do your chili. If you like to put corn in it or whatever. I just grabbed just a basic recipe of chili is what I done. And that's all that is just the chili beans. So y'all, I hope I'm in frame here. If I'm not, forgive me. I'm trying to look at my viewfinder. That's just my chili beans. I'm going to do 2 cans of these, just the Bush's chili beans. And let's see. And then 2 cans of tomatoes. These are just diced tomatoes. These are the Del Monte. I just grabbed the ones with green peppers and onions in them. It doesn't matter, just whatever you like. It's just personal preference here. And just kind of stir that around. Oh, I guess I need to turn my stove on, huh? I have a safety lock to where, and I'm going to turn it on high for a minute, okay, until it kind of heats, and then I'm going to turn it back down, okay? And then the chili mix here, I'm just going to mix it in and stir it up real good. Okay. But, and y'all, like I said, this could even have used another can of beans in it, or more tomatoes, or I guess it depends on if you want, you know, a lot of a real beefy chili, which is good. There's nothing, you know, just, hey, chili's one of them things to where it's whatever you grew up on, I guess, is what it seems like to me. So, but I'll stand that up in there. And then what I'm going to do here, I'm just going to, you know, take my ground beef and just open it and make sure you get all the plastic off of it. And usually I will take and microwave it, you know, and kind of just soften it a little bit. But I'm thinking this is going to simmer a while anyhow. So I'm just going to lay that down in there. Make sure I get it all out of there. And just kind of let it heat. So, but like I said, it's just, you can't get any easier than this, can you? I mean, instead of having to stop and brown your ground beef and try to drain the grease off of it, See, all the work has been done for you. So, but I'm going to let this heat up, and then I'm going to put it on a simmer. And I will bring you back and show you what it looks like after it's done, okay? Well, it's been simmering probably about 15 or 20 minutes now. And as you can see, it's kind of just broke up. You know, it was froze when I put it in there. Well, it's kind of broke up now and just kind of, and y'all, I have to admit, I've done put some in a bowl and tasted it. Do maybe some cheese toast or grilled cheese with this tonight. And I got a pot over here boiling. I'm fixing to make me some sweet tea. So, you know, sweet tea is the wine of the South, don't you? Huh? Yep, sweet tea is the wine of the South. So, but anyhow, but yeah, this is it, y'all. It's kind of, I'm going to still let it simmer probably, you know, for another 30 minutes or an hour. And then we'll put some, I'll dish it up, put some sour cream and some shredded cheese on it, and we've got supper. So, but thank you so much for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this easy chili recipe with the pre-cooked ground beef. So thank you for watching, and God bless.